Alright, so the first car I'm going to show you is a baggage chair car. See, we got the tiny detail logo on the front. I believe this section is where the baggages go, and see the chairs inside the coach. And there's Southern Pacific Lines. And also you can see the part of the inside as well. Man, you can actually see the inside of the car. You see the roof. Got the trucks here. I liked how they designed like those little openings where you could actually see the inside of the passenger cars here. So now we got the baggage chair car. Now let's take a look at the three articulated cars, which are an articulated coffee shop, an articulated kitchen, and an articulated dining car. And those are actually very interesting cars, actually. I mean, they're actually like articulated, meaning that they could like bend around tighter curves. So let's give that a shot. Alright, so I'm gonna test these cars on that curve and see how well their articulation is. Wow, it's really cool. Like, it's actually articulated. Very cool. As you see in that car in the middle section between those two coaches, I'm pretty sure that's, I don't know if that's the coffee shop or if this one's a dining one, I don't know, but I'm assuming that that one right here is probably the kitchen car. And the fact the way their articulation is actually really cool. Like, man, it's like very awesome. Like, I've never seen like passenger cars like that before. All right, so I found another set of articulated cars, basically similar to the other one, but it's actually a two coaches with the same articulation. I believe these are two coaches, and with the same articulation with the other cars. We found another passenger coach here, which is similar to the other cars, with the daylight logo, Southern Pacific Lines. Let's take a look at the other side. Very similar. Where we got the trucks here with the wheels. Got the underneath here, the coupler. See the springs in the middle of the trucks there. So yeah, we got Southern Pacific passenger coach here. Alright, so we found another passenger car, and I'm pretty sure that one's like the coffee shop car. And I'm not really sure where that is. But if you guys do know, and if you guys think that I made a mistake on either some of the passenger cars, just leave a comment down below or something. So we got the daylight logo, the Southern Pacific, so, along with the orange stripe with the windows. Got some nice looking detail on the trucks here. Take a look at the bottom. You can see all the extra details at the bottom, along with this little handbar on the top of the roof. And so for the final cars, it would be another coach car and also the observation car. Now if we take a look at the observation car, you could see where it has this little headlight which is operable if I could test it out on the tracks. Also got the daylight and also a coupler. I can't wait to like see it light up, because as you can see, the light is just black, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna like glow red when it like lights up. But anyways, these are the two final cars, a coach car and a observation car. Another thing that they also included in this pack was a bunch of extra track pieces, which you can use as display or have them on your train set. I'm not sure if I have enough room on my train set, but if I do, I can like connect these and have them be usable. If not, then I can either use these for where I can use as add trains on for display. And they also included a tiny piece of track with a little buffer at the end. I gotta say, that piece is actually really new. I believe I can probably add that to my train set as like a backup for a siding or something. And if I do want to add these tracks to my train set, I'm gonna have to like clear up some space in order to add them. Alright, time to run those passenger cars. So the first car I'm gonna do is the baggage chair car, the 3 articulated cars, the 2 set of articulated cars, 1 single coach car, another single coach car, and finally, the observation car. Okay guys, before I run the train, I realized I had forgot to add like this extra passenger car, which I think is the coffee shop car. So we're gonna add that to the train. Alright, now since I finished setting up the daylight train is ready to run, I got my favorite steam locomotive, which you've seen in my latest videos. The Southern Pacific GS4 class locomotive 484, number 4449. I'm gonna have her pull the daylight train, and we're gonna have a full, complete daylight passenger train. Built in 1941, the 4449 was put into service to haul the daylight passenger trains until 1955, and was then able to haul regular Southern Pacific passenger trains and freight trains until 1957, when she was officially retired. However, in 1975, she was then restored to haul the American Freedom Train. And after the Freedom Train tour was completed, she was then returned to her original daylight livery and haul Southern Pacific Daylight passenger trains. Alright, now since I had them fully ready, I'm going to couple up 4449 to the daylight train. Well, that's for today's video, but before we end off the video, I want to show you about this clever design that they had on the observation car. When it lights up, there's this little headlight that glows, and even like those little, if you can see up close there, you can see the daylight logo on the back is actually glowing too. And these even some little two doubled headlights on the sides of the car, and they actually glow too. I mean, this is really cool. Like, I never seen like any of model observation cars that either have two tiny lights that actually glow on the sides. Anyways, that's today's video, and I'll see you next time. Go, daylight!